Hello, everyone! Okay, moment of truth. Is it working? Dun dun dun. I believe it is. So, today is technically the 5-year anniversary of Gems of War. Of course, the actual anniversary, I think, is more like a week, but they normally do it like a week prior to the actual 5-year anniversary. But anyways, of course, we're getting the pet today. We got the little mini patch yesterday, which ended up adding a lot of quality of life stuff, which I didn't really go over in a video just because it's so ridiculously minuscule, but it's a lot of small quality of life stuff. Like, for example, we can see all of our tasks and everything that we have here, 3 of the rewards, just by looking at them rather than having to click or anything, so that's pretty cool. And a few other small tweaks all over the place. Like, I believe this thing has like bigger text here now, and there's a few other tweaks all over the place. Also, someone brought to my attention, I believe they added a sort option for, what's it name? Elite levels. They did! Okay, so that's what that meant. I didn't understand what that meant earlier, but now you can sort by elite level, though I don't think you can simultaneously sort by elite level and rarity at the same time, which still doesn't really help too much, but yeah, at least you can see by elite level now, so you can see which golds you have, what silvers you have, and what bronze you have, as far as how metaled you have troops. So right now, we should hopefully be streaming to both Mixer and YouTube. Apparently YouTube is working. Mixer, I'm not quite sure, it still shows 0 viewers. Hello people on Mixer, let me go double check. Is it working? Stream is offline. It did say that there was an issue with Mixer on the platform thing, so maybe it's just having a delay? I'm not sure, but it's working on YouTube. Let's see, unable to connect to Mixer. But yeah, they mentioned an issue here. It says, we can currently investigating an issue affecting some of our users streaming to Mixer. We expect to resolve the issue soon. Thank you for your patience. Well, that soon better be now. But, nice, okay. So it shows me a bunch of data on this page. Well, we're streaming to YouTube. We're using a multi-streaming thing and it's literally just streaming to YouTube, but oh well. That's funny, because their Mixer thing isn't working properly right now. They even have like an issue notification there. That is quite unfortunate, but yeah, it seems to be working to some degree. Oh yeah, also let me check my Twitter. It was supposed to let out a notification, did it? I don't see one. It was supposed to notify everyone when I go live. Did it? Yes, it did. Where did the Mixer link go, though? It showed the YouTube link, and then... That's weird. What happened to my Mixer link? It, like, cut it off. Is there not enough characters on Twitter to show the whole thing? They had a character limit on it, so I assume there was. That's strange. It, like, shows the Mixer link, but it just shows the YouTube thing. I don't know, that's strange. But anyways, it did go out, so that's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, this program's nice. Let's see, how does it look on stream? Does it have like a watermarky thing on it? Because that was my biggest concern with it, is that I would just have like a random watermark on it. But I don't think it does. Like, let's see, we have, oh yeah, there's another issue too. YouTube chat isn't working for it, is it? It said it would start working once it started. Okay, so we have 2 issues then. Mixer isn't working and it's not combining my YouTube chat. Good job. It's like picking up the Mixer even though it's not even on. Yet it's, not picking up the YouTube chat. But it is streaming to the right location if I'm not mistaken. If I go check over here, this should be the, yeah, okay. So it's actually going to the right location. That's good. Good, okay. So we've solved the correct location issue. Now our main issue is chat not wanting to work problem and Mixer not wanting to be streamed to. What a combination of issues. But at least we're on YouTube right now, so that works. Let me go give the link to the Mixer people, in case they're confused on what's going on. Let's see. Multi-streaming program seems to have an issue with streaming to Mixer at the moment. There we go. Okay. But anyways, I guess I should just get disable chat then, since that's not really going to be that useful if it's not picking up on YouTube chat, given that we're only on YouTube right now. What a fail. So we'll go close that. Let's see, let me go tweak that real quick. Let me see if there's a way I can modify it, because it said it would start working once the stream started. And the stream started, so why isn't it not working now? Let me go find the chat. I have it somewhere here. Okay, so it's picking up currently on 0 out of 2 chats. Good job. Let's see. Is read only. It says YouTube is read only and that I couldn't post to it. However, it's not even picking up on the thing. That's strange. Because, for example, if I type anything here, it's going to only go up to Mixer. So I type that. Oh no, it didn't even go to Mixer correctly. Because Mixer stream's not on. Oh, that's funny. Well, we still have some issues, but at least it's going to YouTube, and that's the main thing that matters. Weird. Let's see, what does settings have? Appearance, reply commands, bots, analytics, Discord, filtering, about. None that is useful to me right now. Weird. Anyways, we'll deal with all that later. Anyways, let's go and get into things. So yeah, it's not watermarked with anything. Based on how it said, it sounded like it was going to have a watermark somewhere, but I don't see any. Though I am looking at an older version of it. Oh wait, did I just try to get rid of chat and then didn't get rid of chat? There we go. That's what I meant to do. But I don't see any watermark on screen, so that's pretty cool. We'll probably will just stay with the free version on it. Because the professional version, other than getting rid of whatever thing they were talking about, doesn't actually really do anything that I need. So we'll probably be just fine with the free version. Once it actually starts working properly, that is. But, yeah, if the chats don't combine correctly, I could just make 2 chats. And just have a Mixer capture chat and then a YouTube capture chat. Where we have both of them above, and then we'll just have them divided. So anyone who wants to look at YouTube chat can just look at the YouTube, and anyone who wants to just look at the Mixer can look at Mixer. Or if you want to look at both, they'll be both separated into their own little chats rather than being combined. That's probably going to be what I have to do at this point, is just make them both separate. And as far as it not going to Mixer right now, that seems to be an issue beyond my control, because even the website mentions it is an issue right now. So that is 100% beyond my control. But I think I am going to stick with this program, I think. Because it doesn't mess up. Oh no, maybe we'll try Mob Crush again, but oh no. Well, I think we are going to stick with Stream.io, or Restream.io. It's the more popular option anyways, at the moment. And the free version seems to be everything that we need. But, yeah, because we're streaming through it right now. Anyways, let me go actually do stuff now. First things first, let's not forget, it is the 5-year anniversary pet today. So let me go grab that. And let's kill this out with a quick rowing team. Actually, a key team. Never mind. Yeah, let's just run a quick key with Dabblis so we can go get some free XP. Also, hello, everyone. Hello, William. Hello, Isabel. Hello, David. Hello, Drock. Hello, Original. Hello, Cookie. Hello, hello, Grisborder. Glad you could join us for a little while. Hello, William. Hello, Liz. Hello, Super Scott. Hello, Joker. Hello, Diaz. Let's see. You got so scared when the stream started. Yeah, I might need to lower the audio some. I hired it earlier because people said it was too low. And now I might have the inverse problem of where it's too high. Man, I'll need to tweak it a little bit more later. I don't know, is the audio too high right now? It is towards the higher end. Like, almost as high as I could possibly put it. Higher end. Not absolute highest, though. Hello, Key Lime. The watermark is there, but it's super tiny. Where is it? I did not see it. I'm looking at the screen right now. Let me go full screen it. Where is this watermark? Where is this watermark? Like, what part of the screen is it at? I don't see it anywheres. And I'm looking at the live stream feed on YouTube. Am I just blind? Are my eyes that bad? Where's the watermark? Can someone help me? I have it full screened right now trying to find the watermark, and I cannot see it. Unless you're talking about the watermark all the way in the bottom right. That's just my YouTube logo thingy. But, yeah, where's the watermark? I'm either extremely blind or it is so faint that it's near invisible. I don't know. Am I just that blind? I do not see it at all. Let's see. Also, hello, Drock Savage. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Marabarashi. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Analyst. Let's see. And hello, everyone else. Oh, that's, yeah, the one all the way in the bottom right is just the YouTube watermark. That's just my logo thingy. And I think if you click on it, it will subscribe you if you aren't already. But yeah, we'll just stick with the free version, most likely. As soon as they get their Mixer thing fixed. Maybe we should go try testing it to Twitch. Gosh, I haven't streamed on Twitch for when I first started streaming. Like, we streamed on Twitch for like 2 months and then never did again. Okay, let's go get this pet. Actually, we might already have it, but I want to go do all the battles before we claim it. Hello, Matt! Welcome! So, hello, AESDF. What do we grab here? We'll take a thing right over there. Grab our red. You got a task to kill 150. You said that they removed them glitch. Oh no, they didn't remove the 150 kills. What they ended up doing is they removed the green gem that shows up whenever you have a 150 kill task. So for example, if you have a 150 kill task right now and it tells you to kill Brown, it will not show a gem over top of them. Why they removed this, I don't know why. They said to get rid of confusion with it. Oh no, I thought it was actually easier to tell when it had it like that. But all they did was remove the little event gem thing. It still occurs. Like, you can still get a task that tells you to kill 150. It just doesn't mark them anymore. So, for example, if you have, like, green to go kill, it will not mark them with a little green event gem. It'll just simply, you kill them, and then you get points for it. Kind of weird how they have it now. But they finally removed that gem from the game. I'm still probably going to use it in the event objective thumbnail, though. Just for fun. For the Monday thing that we always post. Okay, get a destroy there. And let's key them down. Yeah, the most recent patch is super, super small. Like, nothing consequential happened at all. It's all really minuscule quality of life stuff that ends up happening to the game. Also, let's see if the stream disconnects. Because currently, right now, I am not streaming by normal means, even though it kind of looks like I am. I'm streaming to stream.io, or restream.io. I keep calling it stream.io, but restream.io. And then that's streaming to my YouTube channel. I am not actually streaming directly to my YouTube channel. Let's see. Why don't you use Goblin Devourer on the pet event? It's much faster. I don't know, what time do you normally get? This team normally averages around 4:50. Or I mean 4:30. 4 minutes 30 seconds. Which isn't the quickest possible time, but it's not slow. Like, anything under 5 minutes is quick for pet battles. I mainly just like the consistency of this team and the fact it passively gains gold. It also passively gains maps, but obviously that's not too relevant at the current moment in time. But it passively gains max gold per battle, which with bonuses is about 500 extra gold per battle. And while it's slightly slower, you're getting several thousand more gold as you do it. It's only like a minute slower compared to other teams. It's not too big off, or too big a deal. And there we go. Drop rates are horrible. Guild keys are dropping guardians, even if you have 4+ mythics. Really? They shouldn't be. Once you have all 4 of them to 4 copies, you should stop getting mythics. That shouldn't be a thing anymore. They've changed that for a while, unless they just moved it back, which would be really, really bad if they end up doing that. Did they change that this most recent patch? I saw nothing in the change notes that mentioned such. But the way that they've always worked is once you have 4 copies of Mythic of every single Guardian, though you have to have absolutely all of them to 4 copies of Mythic. Once you have all 6 of them to that point, you stop getting them as drops. But I'm pretty sure that's still the case. I did not see a single thing in patch notes that mentioned otherwise. Three times Medal of Anu doesn't affect. Is this a bug? It should. They stack if you're using 3 medals of Anu. Oh, no, sorry. I thought you said different medal. No, Medal of Anu does not stack. There's no point in having more than 1 medal of Anu because it will only give you 20% mana. Medal of Anu will only give you 20% mana if you currently have no other mana bonus. And if you have 2 medals of Anu, it will only simply give you 20%. It will not give you 40. Additionally, if you already have a mana start, like 50% mana start or something similar, it will not give you any extra. The way that mana start percents work in this game is it takes the highest percent you have, and that's the percent you get. It does not add all the percents that you have. So whatever the highest is that a given troop has is what you'll give. So Medal of Anu should only ever have 1 on your team if you're going to bother using it. And you should mostly only use it on things that do not have any mana start or really minimal mana starts. Like if you only have 1 troop with a 50 start and then like 3 of them that have none, that will bring the other 3 to 20%. While the other guy will just stay at 50. Well, in this case, empowered. What do we take here? We'll take that. Grab the last of our gold and get this rolling. Looks like he might kill first slot, but then we'll get deviled eggs in first slot. Take a key down. Grab our other poke. Get our destroy. Key to key. Actually, let me take that first. Actually, you know what? I should have done the other way around. Why did I take that first? That didn't make any sense. We got more mana the other way around. Okay, we're gonna need 2 more keys, and that should kill him out. As easy as that. No extra turn. We're failing at extra turns so badly right now. Getting like 0. Okay, please end your turn. There you go. Do that. Do that. Oh, I need him not to summon. Would be great. Could probably take it at purple, actually. But hopefully get extra turn here. Otherwise, key's actually enough, so never mind. It won't matter. And then his key does double kills. There we go. And that's all the battles we need. Let's go claim our pets. And then we got the Micro Muffin, the 5-year anniversary pet, and we only got 1 copy of it. There we go. Let's go equip it. Micro Muffin! Where'd it go? Where are you, Micro Muffin? Oh, I think this is the first time we took out the little mechanical thing since we've gotten it. But let's go put the 5-year anniversary pet on. Oops, that's not how you do it. Equip. There we go. Let me go change our appearance some to match that a bit better. That looks quite off. Let's see. Where's appearance? Appearance. Where are they hiding it these days? Okay, let's go with Lupina. Let's see. Let's get a pink or something to go with it. Do we even have a pink? I don't think we do. What looks velvety? Not really close enough. I just have to go with that to match the other thing on it. Yeah, what's the feature we have for this? I always like the cuts. None of them really look good in coloration though. Let's see. We have like a pinkish color to match that. That looks so dark with how they have it though. That is super dark. They need to add more customization. The reason they haven't is they weren't really able to monetize it that well. All the side things are kind of bad on her though. Oh, let's do it that way. And what's the other thing we need? We need change armor. Oh yeah, duh, you did that in the other thing. Oh wait, what's this one? Oh yeah, this is the headgear. We don't need that. Get headgear off. Because it gets rid of your hair once you do. We want those bunny ears. Yeah, save changes. Wait, do you want to save change? Yes. Where's my armor? Oh, let's probably go to Death Knight. There we go. Let's roll with that. Okay, anyways. Go grab our pet mastery from getting that pet. 5 little gems, but they add up. I'm gonna go claim out adventure board real quick before I forget, and then get into other things. That's definitely not the team we want to use. Go switch over to some quick kill with this. Let's see. Hello, Dwayne. Can you show a team for raids you don't have a mythic poison? You can end up replacing that with Poison Master and just use that as your poison option while also using it as a mana accumulation method. We showed a cheaper team on Monday too, but we'll be doing some raids right after this as soon as we finish out these other dailies. We'll go ahead right over to raids. Let's see. Devs broke it. Did they really? They broke it in the most recent patch? Well, if that's the case, do not open guild keys then until they fix it. They'll probably do like a really mini patch soon, hopefully, to fix it if it hasn't already been done. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal if they change that. That's a gigantic nerf to guild keys if they did end up tweaking it. Let's see. Yeah, it better not be a stealth nerf. Because if that was a nerf to guild keys are near useless now. If they ended up making that big of a nerf to them. I would have saved my gem keys if I would have known they would have nerfed it. I don't think that was an actual intended nerf, though. Oh, we're a blue-haired girl. Oh, no. Let's see. We'll go for that. I normally like to make our appearance match whatever our pet is. Is generally what we do. And whatever we'll do it, we'll do it. There's not that many options, so we have to get creative. Okay, 3 more battles that we can do this way, then we need to switch the key, and then we can get into probably raids next. And go from there. Okay, so the streaming program still does not want to go to Mixer. Weird. Though they are aware of the issue, the program that I'm using. Hopefully it gets fixed within the very soon TM. Otherwise, I might need to try Mob Crush again. Oh no. I don't know. We'll try finding a way to make Mob Crush work. I think my game plan now is to do the double stream thing, or the double chat thing, where we have 2 separate chats, and don't use any unified chat. We just have simply 2 different chats. One for Mixer and one for YouTube. Because I believe I can get that working somewhat correct on Mob Crush if we do it that way. But we'll see how it goes. Though, I think at this point I would prefer to use Stream.io. Just because it does have slightly more features than Mob Crush. And if the free version can do everything I need it to do, then it'd be the better option. Mob Crush, Stream.io is also a much more popular option as well. So they're probably going to have more money to make modifications into the future. Because I'm not sure how Mob Crush actually makes money. Whereas Stream.io or Restream.io gets it from subscriptions. But the free version seems to do everything we need for our personal needs. So I got a bit of a cough today. I believe it's because it got so cold recently that my body doesn't know how to react to it. But yeah, I got a really bad cough today, all day today. Well, not like a really, really bad cough, but I cough like that constantly. I'll grab the green for now. The peanut avatar looks quite awful. Looks off about it. I guess it's maybe the here thing. Or the fact that it randomly has bunny ears. Why are there 2 5-year anniversary pets? Is there 2? Is there one off of event calendar? What's the one off of event calendar? Where is event calendar? No, they're the same one. It's a micro muffin. But yeah, there's only one. It's micro muffin. If you're talking about another anniversary pet, it was the one from last year. Are you referring to this pet? Where'd it go? It's like a cake. Where'd the cake go? Where's the cake? There it is. But yeah, this was last year's anniversary pet, 2018. But, yeah, this was last year's, not this year's. The muffin is this year's. And this is currently unobtainable unless you got it from last year, or Salty also gave it out on a code on her Monday stream, if any of you happen to have caught her stream. Other than that, it's currently unobtainable. It's one of those old event pet things. Hopefully they'll make them reobtainable in some way, shape, or form. I always hate when content is like locked like that. Though we don't really have much of an issue because we're missing nothing. Well, the only thing I'm missing is the Android pet. I'm not even sure if it shows up if I go under unowned. But yeah, the only thing I'm missing is the Android pet, which costs $50, and the only way I could get it is if I go download something like BlueStacks, link my account to it, and then go pay $50 for the pet, which I probably won't do, just for 100% completion. It's a bit of a waste of money. We might do it eventually, just for completion's sake, or if it ever becomes viable to actually have it for like a kingdom upgrade, but I highly doubt we will. It's a pretty big waste of money. Especially if we already have one of the $50 pets. Plus, I prefer the Steam one anyways, as far as the $50 pets are concerned. Steam one looks way cooler than the Android one. Or at least I think so. Oh, I should have golded first. We might actually add enough damage to kill that. Oh, yes. Switch has the one from last year. Because Switch is so far behind that they literally just decided to give last year's event pet rather than this year's. But yeah, Switch ended up getting the cake, whereas all other platforms got the muffin. And that's mainly because Switch is like 9 months behind, so they figured they'd just give last year's pet instead of this year's. I really hope Switch gets fully up to date. I might start playing it again if they ever did, especially if it got cross-platform. But as it currently stands, it's, I don't know, it's not really worth it. I just hate how far behind it is relative to the base game. Like, if it was fully up to date, I'd probably be playing it a lot more. But it's at minimum like 9 months behind. And even with that pet, it just got a pet from 1 year ago. Oh, we'll go for that. Grab our other thing, and then just key him down. Oh, you could get me to droid for Christmas if you want. I definitely use it on occasion. How would you even do that, though? Because I'm not on an Android platform. So I'm not sure if I can even, like, receive it properly. Not sure how that would exactly work. What do we go for here? Get our Destroy everywhere. Which begs the question, why don't we get, like, half the copies we need to mythic these? One-offs? I have no clue. They did pets really weird. The way they implemented pets just does not make much sense. Because the way that pet food is valued, it's super easy to get through some means, like pet rescues, but it's also ridiculously hard to get through some things like Soulforge, where it's ridiculously overpriced. And getting past copies of troops or multiple copies of ones that you're missing are really, really hard. There's also no way to use excess pet food to, like, upgrade them, like maybe for a temporary bonus or something else like that. Like, it would make sense if you had to, like, to some degree feed your pets if you want, like, an extra bonus or something over time. And I believe they said they actually intend not to do that. Which, I don't know, it just seems weird. There's a lot of potential with pets, but it seemed like they skipped on most of the things that they could have done with it. Similar to Soulforge, it seems like a rather undeveloped idea, in that it was a good idea, but the way they implemented it wasn't necessarily the best. And Soulforge and pets probably have the biggest issue out of anything in this game, as far as they kind of implemented it, then almost never touched it again, and it still needs so many tweaks, but they've never gone around to doing so. But anyways, using Mang, Algarok, Tapon, and Oriali, and you can end up going the Poison Master route if you don't end up having the Oriali there. Also, it looks like the stream went down for a second, but then came right back up. Also, I'm curious how the stream quality will be now that we're doing it through a different method. Because right now, we are not streaming to YouTube. We are streaming to a streaming service, and then that streaming service is streaming us to YouTube. So I'm actually not streaming directly to YouTube. A different program is streaming directly to YouTube for me, which might actually make our connection better, oddly enough. As I say that, it almost looks like it's starting to deteriorate. Ha! Jinxed it instantly. Let's see, let me check the data on it, because it does actually have a nice data breakdown on bitrate. Though I don't think it's auto-adjusting, is it? But so far it shows the stream's fine on Restream side. Oh, there's settings? What's under these settings? Oh, never mind. I already had these settings expanded. That's just my key in the other thing. Why does it have a webcam option? What's this? Go live from your browser? Oh, this is if you want to use, like, a phone or something for it. Okay, so the bitrate did dip down a little bit. What's my program actually show for bitrate? Hold up, 1 second. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, it's averaging around a 2,100 thing. And this thing's currently showing it's at receiving around 2,040. So a little bit lower than the rate at which I'm actually going out at. Oh, and then it just dipped a little downwards. Let's see, did the program also dip downwards? No, it's still higher. Weird. Huh. Also, how many dropped frames? 366, but that's because we dropped for a second. But anyways, let me go move this back over. Oops, that's not the screen I want. Where's my stream? There it is. Okay, anyways. Let's go get our kill. Get a skull poke there. Start working down to the bird. Grab a hit on him. That's something else I didn't check. I didn't see if the Facebook notification went out. The Twitter one did, so I assume the Facebook one did too. I'm not sure if it went to the right location. I guess I'll check real quick. Why not? If we're checking things, might as well check. Shouldn't take that long to get to that page. Oh, I'm looking for a Mang to poke. I do need to make sure he doesn't take any yellow though. Okay, where's my Facebook page? Why is it not loading? Let's see. Loading. Here's my Facebook page. Did it go to my Facebook page correctly? The answer is... it's still loading for whatever reason. Hello everyone. Oh yeah, it did. Cool. Nice. Okay. That's a nice feature of Restream.io. it can send to all my socials at once. It can even send to Discord too once we get Discord working. So I'm gonna need to figure out how to get that working onto Discord. It should be pretty straightforward, I think. But yeah, we'll see. But also Discord, we will have that operational and up soon. Actually, how is that going, Isabel? I didn't actually check it today. Yeah, we'll probably launch that this weekend, probably. Most likely. Because Isabel and Cookie have been working on the Discord. And they've been a lot of help. Okay. I'll take that for now. Grab herself a mang over there. It stopped for you. You have to go out and come back in. That's weird. Did it stop for anyone else this recently? It seemed to be up all the entire time for me so far. We dropped for, I think, a few seconds once so far this stream. But that's it. Because whatever it's doing on Restream.io, it is monitoring everything with the stream as well. And supposedly it's supposed to make you drop less as well. Even if we keep the same kind of connection. And I don't want to jinx it, but so far we haven't hard crashed yet. As we're probably going to soon. But, it hasn't yet. Hopefully it won't. Because going down for a few seconds occasionally is kind of to be expected. Well, it's ideally wouldn't happen. It's kind of just something that happens occasionally. But when it hard crashes is when the big issue is. Like when the stream stops and doesn't come back. And then it takes like a few minutes just to get it back up. And the biggest issue with that is it divides into a separate video. Which is extremely annoying. I'll go for that. Oh, you don't have to make that deadline. Don't feel rushed on it. Like, whenever we get it running, we get it running. I'm not in, like, any rush. By no means do you have to have it done this weekend. I'm just so gracious that you guys are doing it for me, because I have no clue how to do, like, almost any of it. But yeah, it doesn't have to be done by this weekend. I was just saying that, assuming that it kind of was almost done. But if it's not, take your time. And just let me know when it's about ready. And if I need any tweaks for it before it does, I'll just let you know. Some of it I'll need to do myself as well. Like, for example, to make Restream.io work there, I'll probably need to do that myself. Because I wouldn't want to give out my passwords to all that. Oh, what do we grab here? We'll take a... I'm probably just going to double poke him, actually. Do that and then poke him with the other thing. You got a Yali on your 10th key. Now you can copy your team. Oh, wow, that is super lucky. Congratulations. Yeah, Yali is currently the best poison option in the game. There are very, very few instances where that is viable. However, of course, the most viable thing that's currently used for is Scorpius. Scorpius is in Soulforge right now, too. Everything you need to build this team is actually in Soulforge right now, which is really cool. It is currently the most meta... faction team in the entire game. Or sorry, why did I say faction? I meant Explore team. It is currently the most meta level 40 faction. Well, I said it again. It's the most meta level 40 Explore team that I am currently aware of. As far as from what I have tested. As far as overall speed and overall gold rate. It's like 300 to 400,000 300 to 400,000 gold per hour. While also getting medals at a extremely quick rate. But yeah, it's super quick kill. And everything in his team's available this week. Yali's in event keys. And Scorpius is in Soulforge for 4,000 diamonds. We had a whole compositions there. Leprechaun's obviously super easy to get, and Mountain Crusher pretty much everyone has. You get it at like level 100 something, just by going into Brown Masteries. But anyways, let's go back to raids, finish this out for today. And go from there. Anything else I need to tweak? Nope, don't believe so. Also, I'm curious. I want to check something on the streaming thing. Can I actually modify these settings while I'm streaming? Because right now, Mixer's not working. So I'm gonna go off of auto select server, because that's what I currently have it set to. Let me go try selecting my server to, I don't know, what's the closest server to me? Let's see, Washington, definitely not. Texas, possibly. Let me try Texas. Error, please try again. This error persists. Please contact support. Okay, it might be because I'm streaming right now. I don't know, what else is close to me in the United States? I don't know, most of these servers aren't. I guess we'll try Washington. Error, it's probably because I'm streaming, it keeps erroring. Okay, I guess you can't tweak it while you're streaming. That makes sense. Though I thought since it's currently down that it might be able to. But apparently not. Actually, what happens if I completely delete it and then try doing it again? Hold up. I want to see something. Let's delete this channel. Let's see. Please restart your broadcast to apply to changes. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I thought. You can't do it while you're mid-streaming. Okay, we'll mess with it later. But anyways, let's go and continue. Yeah, I don't need to pick anything there. Let's go right in. Well, now we're really not streaming the Mixer because I even just took it off the thing. Though it wasn't streaming to begin with, so. And I don't think there's a single thing I can actually tweak to make it work. Because they even have a notification on their website that it's not working properly. And hopefully they get that fixed very soon. Oh, what do we take here? We'll get that. Oh, why did that not kill? We'll get our right over there. Actually, yeah, we'll take it that way. Try for the sky purples, didn't get any. But we got the guarantee one. Do I need Mang? I'd rather get a convert here. I just don't have anything way I can. Oh, we'll grab that for now. What else? What else? Get herself a... what do we want here? I guess we'll take a red for now. Still trying to find a good Tapon. He almost got it into place. We're probably just going to have the Mang as last slot, though, at this point. And then we can just one-shot skull him as soon as we get it. We do not have alignment, but we do have an extra turn just sitting there. And it goes right into skull. Perfect. Good evening, Stacy. Welcome. Yep, happy Gems of War 5th anniversary birthday. We'll probably have to celebrate it big. I don't know. I'm not sure if they're really doing anything else other than this. I don't feel like we really did a big celebration of it yet. I know Salty kind of did on Monday. I've kind of been using this week as a test stream week, though. Like, every single day we've tried something different with the stream. And that's not changing. Even tomorrow I might do some other tweaks. I might try a new encoder and see how that goes. Because I've been using the same encoder for a while now for my streams. But I might finally use a different one. I'm leaning towards Streamlabs, OBS, for my next encoder to try. And the main reason for that is the notification system I'm likely already going to be using is through Streamlabs. So I'm probably just going to go with that. I heard that Stream Elements is a bit better. But I already have all my stuff integrated through Streamlabs, so I'm probably just going to stick with Streamlabs. Like, all my donation stuff and everything's already there. And having to redo all that banking stuff is just super, super annoying. Because you have to prove identification and all that kind of stuff, and I'd rather just leave it on Streamlabs than have to go through all that again. What do we grab here? Let's get a Mang down. Because right now it's really, really smooth. We just simply get donations. We get almost like 100% of it. And then I simply just send it to my bank or send it to my PayPal. We'll take that down. And Streamlabs themselves take 0%. What do we grab? Take the hit over there, and we're good to go. And then we throw that into Mang. Oh yeah, I should have made cupcakes for the stream. That would have been funny. Still not too late. Can make them this weekend. It's still the anniversary week. Technically, the actual anniversary of Gems of War is until next week anyways. They always celebrate it a week early. But the actual date that they consider the anniversary of Gems of War is the day that it launched on Steam. So whatever that day is, and I believe it's the 20-something. They celebrated the week before because they don't want to do it during Thanksgiving week. But their actual 5-year anniversary is until next week, technically. Hello, Zakid! Welcome! Okay, I'll go get all that converted. Grab herself another poke. Take a skull there. Kill it out. It's never too late for cupcakes. How far are you away from second Nisha? I am pretty far away. I am 7 Nisha tokens away from a +4 medal. Though I'm 1 token away from having a +5, because then we'll have 1 medal and 1 badge. But I still have a while to go. I'm not in any rush to get it. I'm pretty sure I won't get it by next Guild War. I kind of wanted to, but I don't think I'll be able to. Unless we go heavy grinding this weekend. And due to Sword and Shield coming out this weekend, I believe that's not happening. It's also not a Vault event this weekend, it's a bounty event. Next Vault event, I will be grinding very hard, though. Which I believe is next week's weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Not this weekend. This weekend's Bounty Hunter, which takes like 2 hours to complete, 2.5. It's gonna be super quick. Oh, what do we grab here? Take a Mang down. Grab herself our explosion. Get her hit going. What else? What else? Grab a convert on all that. Also, is anyone else grabbing Sword and Shield this weekend? Because I might need to trade Pokemon with you. Because I'm only getting the Shield version, so like every single thing with Sword, I won't be able to get. Also, I believe most of my friends are actually getting Shield too, which is kind of funny. So I'm gonna have like no one to trade with to get all the Sword ones. And I'm not gonna bother buying the game twice. I don't think I've ever bought a Pokemon game twice. Except for the very first version. I had yellow, red, blue, and green. But I never got multiple versions of any of the others. Actually, that's not true. I also got gold and silver. Like the really, really old ones. But all the ones after that, I only ever got one. Oh, what do we grab here? Take the blue over. In case we get a good Tapon location. Ooh, don't kill our hero. I need that hero. I'll one-shot you. What do we go for here? I think I just go for... I kind of want to keep the Oriali in case our hero dies. Good. Wow, that was lucky. That was a super lucky cascade right there. Oh, and that's all of our battles. Let's see. Yeah, the calendar rewards are a bunch of gold and a bunch of stuff for the pet. Here's what the full calendar rewards look like. It's 5,000 gold and 100 souls in the muffin, then some food for the muffin. And that's all we get. Also, why on earth is 100 souls one of them? That is such a small reward. Like, that's basically 0. Also, the flash offer is still going on if anyone wants it. Doesn't have anything too interesting, though. It does have a few celebration emojis in there. But for 10 bucks, I don't know, I'm personally not going for it. Happy birthday to me is the title, that's funny. But yeah, do keep in mind, you will be able to buy this portrait, this birthday set, and the title in about 3 months or so. A couple months after they come out, you'll be able to rebuy any of those. That's applicable to all of them if you ever skip out on any of them. So you don't need to worry about not accidentally getting them, because all you have to do is go over to any of these, and you can simply just buy them for a small amount of gems. Emoji packs are 50 gems, portraits are 25 gems, and I believe titles are 20. So you can easily get them after the fact just by buying them up. So we should probably go get all of them, though they're really pointless to get. They're really just for completionist purposes, obviously, unless you're specifically going to be using them. Otherwise, they're not really that needed. And I should probably get all the emojis, though. I do like having all the emojis available. It's going to cost us a little bit of gems, though. Let's see, 100, 200, 300, 350 gems. And one of them is literally just one emoji. But I don't know, I like having all of them. Though I'm not sure if we could take a 350 gem cut. That would take us all the way down to 24,000. Anyways, let's go and go do some delving. We're still trying to get Hall of Guardians completed, which has been somewhat failing. We're giving it an attempt. It just hasn't been going too well. But, I don't know. Hopefully we'll finally be able to get it soon. The struggle is real. Oh, so hello, Isol. You started playing this on the Switch. You're getting Sword, by the way. Nice. I might need to find some people to have Sword just to go and do a bunch of trading with. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to have all the Pokédex set up, though. Especially since they're not running national decks. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the game. Even though it has 1.5 billion controversies around it. I personally don't care. I'm still going to enjoy the game. Nothing shall stop me from enjoying Pokemon after not playing it for a decade. What do we grab here? Get this right over here. Take that. That's why they call it a poop deck. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Take that over. We'll grab a another attack buff on that. What's it gonna attack buff? Itself? Okay. That's not too big a deal because we might be able to get up to one-shot skull before it can do anything. Hopefully. That is the goal. Especially if we keep damaging it with adjacent damage. Okay, we need to get a lot more luck than this, though. Keep buffing yourself. Good. Okay, he's going to have instant kill, but as long as we kill him before he hits us, we'll be fine. All the buffs he's doing will do nothing to us if we can do that in time. Oh, no! He already got a kill! We buffed it. That was... It seems like it's doing better than... Oh, no, I jinxed it already. Ha! Oh, that's great. Immediately jinxed it. Oh, why did I have to say anything? Rip. Okay, let me see what the program just said. Why did my bitrate just go up to like 1 billion and then offline? That's not good. Are we offline now? It says I'm offline, but it might be slightly delayed. It still says it's going though. Huh. Let me refresh this page. I like how I say that and it immediately goes down. Okay, it's not offline. It's coming right back up. Okay. Kind of. Okay, it's up now. Huh. Weird. It still looks like the quality is bad, though. Very strange. Okay. Well, it seemed like it was helping. Next thing to test tomorrow is we're gonna try the 2-chat system. I don't think I'm gonna do Mob Crush, though. If we don't do Mob Crush, how else are we gonna stream to Mixer though? But the stream seems fine now, and it didn't hard crash, even though it went down for like a moment. But tomorrow we're gonna try a new encoder. There is a possibility that my encoder might be the problem to some degree. I know it's most likely my service provider, but I'm still tweaking every single thing, like one thing at a time, just to try to pin it down as exactly as we can. But our next test is try a new encoder tomorrow. Oh, we already lost. Gosh, this gargoyles hit so hard when they're this high of a level. No, we'll get it done eventually. It's one of the hardest factions in the game, especially on Pure Faction. Okay, we'll get ourselves a hit right over there. Grab ourselves a thing over there. Yeah, there's 2 things I'm going to tweak for tomorrow. Or 3 things. I'm going to split the chat into 2, so that we'll have a YouTube chat and a Mixer chat. I'm going to see if I can make any kind of modification to stream.io or restream.io. I'm going to keep calling it stream.io because I'm going to keep forgetting the first part of it. But I'm going to make modifications to that to see if there's any way I can get Mixer working. Though they do have on their website posted that they're having problems themselves, so that might not be on my end. That might be on their end completely. And the other thing I wanted to do was try a new encoder. And with the new encoder probably being the biggest thing. Yeah, all this week we'll just keep testing stuff until we get this as perfect as we possibly can. So far every day we've changed something. Oh, he already got a kill. And it's Gargoyle. Oh, we already lost. Oops. If that was anything else, that wouldn't have been a loss yet. Rip. Oh, one more try. I hate this dove so much. Your stream will be like the Hall of Mirrors. Actually, I could stream to over 30 locations at once with the free version of stream.io. We can stream to Facebook, to Twitter, to Mob Crush, to YouTube, to some other part of YouTube. I'm not sure why there's 2 sections. To, what was it? To Twitch, to Mixer, to, oh no, what else exists? There's like 20 other options they had there. I'm not even sure what half of them are. Yeah, the free version lets you do quite a bit, actually. And I'm still not understanding what the watermark thing is. There's supposedly supposed to be some kind of watermark on this stream, but I don't see any. Anywhere's on it doesn't have it. And that was the only reason I really wanted to get the pro version. Nothing else under the pro version really had anything. And since it doesn't even seem to be doing anything, I guess we could just stick with the free version, most likely. Because the only thing that packages really allow you to do is stream to more of the same location at once. So for example, let's say you had 3 YouTube channels, for whatever reason, and you wanted to stream to all 3 of them simultaneously. You would need like bigger packages for that. But if you wanted to stream to like a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, and like a Mixer channel, there's no extra charge on that. Like anytime you want to do multiple to one platform, you do. But if you just want to do one to a platform, it doesn't actually charge you. Which obviously is all we need, is 1 per platform. At any applicable platform where we need it. Also, we didn't get any attack buff, that's a little concerning. I'll take that for now. Grab herself a... I'll go for Gargoyle for now. Keep Gargoyle poking him. Oh, that skull's gonna hurt. Ow. Alright, let's try for the extra turn there. We have 2 different instances that we could get a chance on it. Nice. Okay, what else? We'll probably just go for... I'll go for it again, same location. There we go. Okay, and we can go for another HP buff now too, so it doesn't die. I think that's too close to dying. Though against this kind of team, they can basically 2-turn us if they feel like it. If we're not careful. Oh, he's gonna get a skull. Oh, he didn't go for it though. We'll take skull himself and then gargoyle him. And then 1 more skull will kill. Hopefully he'll give us a setup for it. He stuns, but hits nothing with stuns, so that's good. We'll hit that. Get 1 of our kills. The other one will die off a skull. Once we get 1 more. And there's our 1 more. Nice. Okay. Now we just need to not get hit by him, and we'll be fine. So we'll go try for Sky Skull. Nice, got it. Not enough to kill, though. Gosh, that's a lot of attack. 952 attack. I wonder if he'll one-shot us. Actually, if we get a little bit higher, he actually won't. Surprisingly. Okay, let's hit all of our hits on him. Because it is really important once we kill the first one that he dies immediately. Otherwise, he will one-shot us with any skull he does. Nice. Okay, that's stacking up HP to the point where we can actually survive a hit. That's really good. Good, we got Gargoyle as well. We got a Skull Poke. Do that. Throw a Gargoyle at him. Oh, looks like we'll bring 4 into second battle. Hopefully we have a good second battle. I haven't really been checking just because we kind of have to do every single one anyways. Any talk about a Kingdom Sort in the game? You have to use a spreadsheet. What do you mean by Kingdom Sort? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But stuff like that, they're probably never going to add to the game. It's one of the reasons Gems of War database existed, or initially existed. Oh, come on, he got a skull still. That's unfortunate. If he gets another one, we already lost. But if we can bring this into final battle, we should be fine. Hopefully. I'm just going to attack buff here just so 1 skull kills, and he'll hopefully take a red and then we skull him. That also works. There we go. Okay, we unfortunately lost 1 right at the end to almost 1,000 attack. But we got 3 into second, so as long as we can bring those 3 into last battle, we win. Only problem is this battle is very annoying. I think we go all in on Dark Monolith and then worry about the Ancient Golem. The problem is he could 2-shot us. Now we'll grab that for now. Get any extra turns we can. Grab a bunch of mana. Let me take some reds first, actually. Oh, whoa, let me take the... Excuse me. Let me take the brown first. Luckily, he does not get a skull there. Let's go get a little bit of a buff. But then gives us attack buff the first. I'm going to have to let him hit on skull, which will allow us to enchant our allies, but also get a nice attack buff right there. Oh, come on. He was smart enough to actually take the mana to drop into skull. Normally, AI doesn't do that. The AI is advancing. It's getting smarter. AI in this game is deliberately bad, though. Like, the AI they did for Puzzle Quest is way stronger, and that's by design. They deliberately made Gems of War AI a little bit weaker, because there were so many complaints about it being too strong. But I wish they did have a hard version of AI. They did in the past, but then they completely got rid of it. And now there's, like, no hard version of the AI. It'd be cool if they eventually add it back. Especially for a particular game mode, where the AI is deliberately harder. Like the hardest they could possibly program. Oh, to grab here. Take the red for now. And they could probably do that a bit better if it was something that has a limited amount of options. For example, something like invasions. Not exactly like invasions, but something that has a set amount of options. Like let's say 30 different enemies. It'd be way easier for them to code better AI for that than if they were to have obviously like 800 something options. So that'd be really cool if we eventually get a game mode like that. Like a really hard mode that actually has super good AI. Like Puzzle Quest level AI. Or even harder than that. I'll take that for now. Grab Skull. What else we need? Biggest issue here is we die, we lose. I might even have to hit him directly. Because how important it is to kill him. Okay, luckily he does not have enough to kill us. That's good. I think our next big plan is to head and try killing the last slot, which unfortunately has barrier right now. He's going to keep summoning, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If anything, it's actually going to help us, because his summons should have really low attack. Like, really low attack. Yeah, 44. That's basically 0 in these kind of battles. Oh, if we could kill that, we have a chance of making final battle with 3. We're not out yet. Okay, I think I'll just go for another buff here. And just ignore the skulls. He'll skull poke us for nearly 0. We'll ignore it again. He'll hit us for 0 again, pretty much. He's only hitting us for 22, so. Got another kill. Up, so we undid his skull, though. Let me try getting him another one. Here, take a skull somehow. There you go, good. Oh, don't multi-skull, though. You're only taking one at a time. I need to deliberately not cast him, because he's not really going to do much. Speak about not being able to do much. Board does not look that favorable. Take a brown now. Oh no, I killed it. That's bad. Now his attack increases substantially. We'll grab the blue. We'll get our thing down. Now we'll full mana our thing. Though he's going to full mana anyways. Ooh, that's bad. I need you to get a summon. Too bad it's silenced right now. That silence is actually being a disadvantage to us right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to give him a summon. Oh no, okay, good. That works. Only problem now is we're basing the entire win on this game of pure RNG luck. Please do not hit first slot. Or last slot. Hit middle. No, we lost. It's over. It was a good run. We came so close. We came close. We almost got to the final battle again with 3. Even that wouldn't even have been auto win. Wouldn't have been. But, yeah, it's over. Might as well just escape now. There's no way to win with only these 2 on final battle. We'll get it eventually. We will get it eventually. As far as that battle is concerned, not so much. Oh, we'll grab this. Get our tribute thing. And I guess we'll go grind, explore a little bit until the stream crashes. Haha, no, I was kidding. It better not crash. It did really good at not hard crashing today. It tried to crash twice. Once for like a second and the other one for like about 15 seconds. But it has yet to actually full crash, so let's hope it doesn't. But as far as our testing for this week, tomorrow I'm probably going to test using a new encoder. We might also stream Wii Fit Adventure tomorrow. I've been kind of like mentioning that, but haven't actually streamed it. I've been playing it most days, so I haven't played it the last 2 days, I don't think. But, I don't know, we might go stream that. Obviously, this Friday we will be streaming, as well as all this weekend. We'll be streaming a lot of Pokemon, for any of you that do want to catch that. We'll still be doing our normal Gems of War on Friday, though I'm not sure if we'll be doing our normal Gems of War on Saturday, because at that point we really have nothing specifically to cover. Though, so I might just do Pokemon instead, to be honest. I'm not sure. Because there's really nothing to really cover this weekend. Because next week's weekend, we're just going to be grinding like crazy on Explore. Like we're doing right now, because we're gonna go do gnome hunts during Vault events. But this weekend, after we do Bounty Hunter, there's nothing really to do, other than if we just want to do some standard grinding, like we're doing now. When a video about updating cards with tokens and badges. Oh yes, that is definitely something I need to do tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. I 100% need to get that done tomorrow. I'm also going to mention during it real quick that the patch happened. I know that's pretty irrelevant, but I should probably mention it. Because I haven't covered a video specifically on it, nor will I be, just because it's such trivial fixes. Like, you could know nothing that happened in the most recent patch, and you'd know everything, pretty much. We'll grab Mountain Crusher. Hall of Guardian looks increasingly worse day after day. It should progress better, but right now it doesn't look doable without potions. People have done it at level 100. Level 100, no potions. It has been done before. And we're currently doing it level 200, no potions. It is doable. It just takes an absurd amount of luck. If we can kill Gargoyle on Final Battle, you have a really good chance of winning. The problem is getting to that point. Because generally you have to have at minimum 3 troops going in, with one of those being Gargoyle. And you have to kill their Gargoyle before their Gargoyle kills you, with a Gargoyle that does substantially less damage than theirs. Also, the other problem with that too is your Gargoyle damage decreases if you have a troop that dies. So if you're fighting 3 versus 4, when the enemy's 4, their damage will be substantially higher. Not just because they have higher stats, but also because it's boost ratioed per troop per attack. And if they have a whole additional troop, just that alone would make their damage output higher, even if they had the same stats somehow. Which is the other big issue there. Also, I don't want to have to spend 2,000 gems just to be able to do Pure Faction. I want to try avoiding that, and we're probably going to try avoiding that on Primal Rift and Hall of Guardians. Sea of Sorrows we're 100% going to have to use potions for. And the other two I'm probably going to use potions for just for our sanity. Oh, it is a bit pricey. It's going to be around 2,000 each for when we do it. But it'll make it so we have max renown on every faction, which would be pretty cool. There are some people that have it, but very, very few. I'm not even sure if it's up to double digits yet, the number of people that have Pure Faction done for every single kingdom in the game. It's a very, very small amount of people. I believe we're currently missing 4 or 5. Let's see, we're missing Hall of Guardians, Primal Rifts, Fangmoor, Dark Pits, and Sea of Sorrows. So 5. We're missing 5. We only have 5 factions that aren't max. But if we want to do it by potion means, it's going to cost 2,000 gems each. Meaning that those 5,000 is at minimum 10,000 gems. Which is obviously pretty pricey. Not to mention we still have to throw down similar amount for every single new faction that comes out. Every single new faction we generally run about 2,000 for as well, which is once a month. Okay, we'll get another explosion. Get another brown, and it's killed out. If anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. But yeah, we'll be testing several things over the next few days. So here's basically the schedule, I guess, of what we're going to be testing. Tomorrow, we're going to be testing a new chat system and a new encoder. Friday, we're going to be testing, seeing how the stream does when we're not using our PC for the game. We're going to be doing a Switch game. So the Switch will be running the game, and our PC will just be running the stream. So that'll be a little bit less intense on the stream, because right now my computer, since I'm currently only have a 1 PC setup, though that will be changing to 2 PC setup within the next month or so. But currently, we only have a 1 PC setup. So that means that when we're actually playing a Switch game, it should work a little bit better, just because right now our computer is running both the game and the stream. Whereas if we were running the game on Switch, it is just running the stream, because it's just capturing the stream off of the Switch itself, which is way less intense on it than actually playing the game itself. Because right now, if I go check my things, this game itself is taking up like 25% of my computer's capacity, just running this game. Not even anything else, just literally running this game. It's taking up about that much. Not even counting the streaming program, all the other things I need to have to see chat and everything and all that. Anything else running in the background, like security and stuff like that on the computer. You know, just all the background programs. Hello, Joseph! Also, I generally do not disable my security for streams. I have occasionally just to test what would happen. But these days I've been always keeping it on, just in case there's malicious people out there. Let's see, we'll go for that. You did Amithrax yesterday, took the whole day. Yeah, it could take a while if you're trying to do pure faction for it. That's the only problem with trying to do Tuesday pure factions too. It is really time consuming. If you're doing no skips, it's going to take like 10, 12 hours. With skips, it's a little bit closer to 4 to 6. But it's still going to take pretty much your whole day of free time to be able to do it regardless. Which is the only bad thing about doing pure factions on a Tuesday. They're so much easier to do when they're a weekend-long event though, because you have 3 days to spread it around. But having to combine it all to only 1 day is pretty tedious. And you generally start skipping. Very, very few people bother doing every single battle in those, because of how long it would take, unless they're trying for a leaderboard, that is. Yes, there is a pet exclusive to every single platform, except for Switch. But every platform other than Switch has a pet exclusive to it. Let's see, what's the full list? Steam has, actually, technically Apple doesn't, but Steam has the Steam Pet, the little Steam doggy. The Android version, which can technically be cross-platform with Steam, but the Android version has the little Android thing, that little Android robot. The Xbox version has like a ball with an X on it. And, yeah, PS4 has whatever you just mentioned. So I think the only two that don't have a pet exclusive to the platform is Apple doesn't currently have a pet. And what was the other one? Switch doesn't currently have a pet. They're probably planning on it eventually. But those are the only 2 platforms that don't have an exclusive pet associated to them. Though technically, if you're playing on the PC mobile version, you have 2 pets exclusive. The Android pet and the Steam pet. Because it's technically possible to have both on the same account. Same as if we ever get an Apple pet for the other operating system. That'd be funny if they literally make it an Apple. We'll take that over. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Taking it that way because we don't actually need the brown mana. Could have taken it for 5 times, but we need it more so for the angle of the extra turn. Yeah, let's go for that for now. So hello, Joseph, if I didn't already say hi. And hello, Tim. Welcome, welcome. Does this list exist of the easiest to hardest delve? I don't believe so. However, that would differ based on what factor you're looking for. What are you looking for? As far as progressing to 500, pure faction, or some other factor? Because depending on what factor you're basing it on, there's different tier lists that you could do pure faction. Like, there's a different overall treasure tier list, there's a overall difficulty one, there's a specifically level 500 pure faction difficulty, because progressing to 500 and the difficulty of their 500th pure faction are 2 completely different things. For example, something like, oh, what's it called? I actually forgot the name of the faction now. Something like Crypt is a little bit hard to get all the way to 500. Not the absolute hardest, but a little bit harder than average. But it has one of the easiest, if not the easiest, pure faction. Oh, grab that for now. Take the brown. Get a Scorpius going. Hello, Ulf. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Oh, whatever it takes to... So... Oh, but then that comes down to team composition too. Well, if you're looking just for completion, the main thing you want to look for delve, if your only concern is completing them and no other factor whatsoever, is you want to find delves that have the shortest amount of rooms to reach the final battle. These by default tend to be the easiest, as there is less rooms you have to do, which means less rooms you could possibly randomly die on. It also means less rooms where the enemy will gain more stats, because most rooms will increase the overall amount of stats or so give them some kind of effect to your enemies. However, any delves that are shorter tend to be a bit easier in that specific regard. So this is basically every single delve that has a straight path to the end. So something like Hall of Reflection, where it's just 3 battles. Any of them that are exactly 3 battles to get to the end are the kind of delves I'm referring to. Oh, we can't show this one because it's already done. But any delve that has a 3-room path are among the absolute easiest for doing that, where you just take a room, the boss room, you're done. So any delve that's set up like that are the easiest to end up completing from a sheer completion purpose. Probably in that regard, Stonesong, each one you find the easiest. So you just do your standard first battle, take the easiest of the 3, and then go to your final battle. And stream just die? No. Come back, stream. Don't die on us. Yeah, we're back. Good. Hasn't hard crashed yet, even though it keeps wanting to try. Anyways, click refresh. I should probably go type refresh. There we go, refresh. We might even need to get a refresh emoji. Refresh emoji. But anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, Stonesong Area is probably the easiest faction in the entire game because it's only 3 rooms, and you have 3 different options for choosing whichever one is easiest for your current team. There we go. But anyways, any other questions from anyone? Otherwise, we should probably stop the stream soon before it hard crashes again. Actually, hasn't done it yet. I'm really, really hoping that this program will actually help it so it never hard crashes. I'm not sure if it actually is helping at all, or if we just happen to have gotten lucky and it just hasn't done it. But I don't know. We'll keep making our tweaks. We'll try a new encoder tomorrow and see what changes that makes and goes from there. Oh, also, that reminds me. I never handed out to auto just because I don't want it lagging my stream as much. So it'll move it down whenever it needs to. Let's see. It also seems to not be getting much of my data. Right now it has a really low bit rate of only 1,000 something, which means it's getting very, very little of my data right now. Though the stream end on my side actually looks like it's okay. Just looks like the website's a little bit behind on my thing then. Let's see. What happens if I click refresh on this page? Does it end the stream? It shouldn't. End stream dies. No. Yeah, that should have no effect on it. I just want to see what that does there. Okay. So that's probably what my actual output looks like. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. But anyways, next thing I wanted to go check. Wow, I was about to go do something and then I completely forgot. Oh yeah, code. I'm gonna go do code before I completely forget again. Code time! I'm gonna go grab that. Also, we are gonna have a nice little interface for the code soon. I'm not sure what exactly I want to do for it, but we need to get something nice and probably put it right over wrong direction. It's inverted camera right over there. Also, I need to do something about this camera. Either make this area bigger or something, because it feels so weird being trapped in a box that's bigger than the web or smaller than the webcam itself. I think one of the things I could do to modify that is go into my Photoshop and make this box bigger upwards. I just didn't want to make it too big because I didn't want it like overlapping any chat up there. But if I made this bigger vertically, I can make this bigger horizontally so that I actually fill up this whole thing rather than how it is right now where I like fill up half of it. Which is kind of weird. Normally a webcam fills up the entire webcam slot, but it currently doesn't. But anyways, let me grab this. I'm not sure if we use this one. I think I just marked it as if we did, though that might have been yesterday's. Nope, it's a good one. Sweet. Let's go grab this. Paste it down. Copy. And here you guys go. Use us on gemsawar.com. Use the game code section. Just simply go over there and go use the code. Give same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there is what you put in. Redeem codes right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters. And yeah, it's only usable on PC mobile version. Enjoy, everyone. Fortunately, Switch and the consoles do not have it. And that's mostly due to policy on those consoles that prevents them from doing something like that. Why is there a 0.25 speed? I believe in case anyone ever wants to do a slow motion effect. I'm not sure. Obviously, you would never use it for normal gameplay. And in recording-wise, I've never really seen an instance where I'd want to do it. I think the only time I've ever really used a speed that slow is if I'm specifically trying to check a mechanic to see what happens. But very rarely do we ever have a mechanic where we need to go that slow to see what happens. Normally 0.5 is enough to see that. But it's basically just a slow motion option. Yeah, some of the options do seem kind of pointless. Anything below 2 times speed for general gameplays, you should never really have it that low. At minimum, you should be on 2 times speed. And once you get more used to the game, you should put it up to 3 and 4. And obviously, we're playing on 4, which is max. Anything less than 4, you're technically getting less resources per hour, just because at 4 times speed is the quickest rate, and quickest rate means quicker wins, and quicker wins means more resources. You might occasionally miss moves, but as far as progressing through the battle, it's the best option for it. And once you get used to the game, you should always have it on 4 times. Can I move the viewer count icons away from the face? I could do that. The reason why I have it here is so if I'm playing other games where I want to have it like directly over top, I could end up doing that. Obviously on Gems of War, there's nowheres where I could put it over top of the interface itself. But yeah, I could go move them somewheres. I could go put them above me or something. Because obviously they don't have to specifically be right over there. I can make the webcam bigger and then put it over there. But for whenever I do games where it's specifically going over top of it, I might want to do that. Though I might just keep most games in this so I don't need to worry about where the webcam is. Because one really annoying thing about some games is where do you really put the webcam? Because if you have it full screen, the game itself, there's not really room for the webcam itself on some games. And I hate when a webcam blocks important info. Which is why we currently have it like this, so it doesn't block anything Gems of War related. But because Gems of War obviously has no good location to really put it, because anywhere on screen in the middle would be blocking something. Like there isn't any place where it would not block something. Other than if you make it really small all the way at the edge, which is what we kind of used to do. Move them to the side to look like the shield and heart of a card. Well, all the way to the right then? We could do that. So you mean like on this interface, but all the way to the right there, like right over there. So you mean like right over there on the edge? We could. It would also add as an artificial border, since I don't currently have an actual border there. We could just put it to the side like that. That would work. But I believe one of the orbs would slightly block the game, but that wouldn't really be too big a deal. It would barely block anything. It would block like a little mini corner, which is less than what our face cam used to block. Yeah, we could do that. It would only take like a few minutes to change that in Photoshop. Yeah, that's one nice thing about having our own interface. I can modify anything super, super easily. So if you guys ever see anything you want me to change or anything, or add or whatever, let me know, because, yeah, we could do it relatively easily. Like if we want to just modify something. One nice benefit of not actually commissioning a interface. At this point, I'm probably not going to. I kind of wanted one, and I might still for some branding purposes eventually. But, I don't know, it just doesn't seem that worth it. What do we go for here? Grab that for now. Get yourself another explosion. And a Scorpius kill it out. Also, don't forget to use the code, anyone. It still should be usable. Make sure to get that down. I'd look like my own Gems of War card. Yeah, we're pretty much already there. We're already there. I could probably add a glow effect too. Like the glow effect that occurs when a card has full mana. I need to figure out how to do that real quick in Photoshop. But once I do, that probably wouldn't take that long to go make an effect like that. And then just make the thing into a GIF. The interface that we're using right now. Make an invisible square. Actually, I might need to make an invisible square in Illustrator. Forget if Photoshop actually has the ability to make an invisible square. But make an invisible square that has no fill and no line. Then have a glow effect based on the... use Photoshop to specifically make a glow effect based on that invisible line. And then have set it to several different options. And then just make them into a GIF. And then have it on like a 30 FPS GIF repeating over and over again. Kind of like the background, except better. Because the background's currently at 25 frames per second. It's also not on a perfect loop, which is a problem. Let's see. I don't know, is that really too big an issue? Do you guys find it annoying that the thing behind me stutters occasionally? I'll try getting it a little bit more correct so it doesn't stutter as much next time. It's kind of hard on some of the backgrounds. But this is a pretty active background. Some of them aren't this active, but some of them are even more active. And it's hard to get a perfect loop on them. I'll need to still contact Salty on that. I don't know if she could give me the files, if they even exist somewhere. They definitely exist to some capacity. files of the loop for the animation behind us with the backgrounds of each kingdom. Because right now I'm having to capture it from the game itself, then make it into a bit of a GIF, and then having it on loop. GIF is peanut butter. Do you mean GIF? Yes, GIF. We'll take that. Grab the other thing. Get our Scorpius down. One thing I could do too, just so it doesn't stutter as much, though it would lower the frames per second, is make the make it around 15 frames per second, so that it looks a bit smoother on a 30 frame per second stream, and then have it elongated a bit more, so it doesn't recycle. Because right now it cycles every 10 seconds. Whereas if I had it set to something like, because I'm just using a quick website to convert it, because converting it by other means takes a little bit too long. But I found a quick website that can do it in like under a minute whenever I need to do it. And yeah, it just works. The only problem is they have really limited frames data that you can do. And their limit is only 25 frames per second at 10 seconds, and it doesn't even go up to 30 frames per second. They don't even have that as an option. I believe their 15 frame per second option can last like 20-second loop, which should hopefully be a bit smoother than a 10-second loop, even though it's slightly lower frames per second. It curls your blood every single time I say GIF instead of GIF. Oh, so that's something else I need to hook up eventually. I'm not even sure if there is a program that would allow me to do it. But any single time anyone types in or uses a GIF on Mixer, I need to make it so it actually does it on stream. Like some kind of GIF playing. Maybe like Soon TM or something. Because I kind of want to integrate a bunch of stuff to that. Also, I'm still not sure if we're ever going to go and have YouTube subscriptions. I don't know. I kind of do and kind of don't. I feel like it'd be fun because we could have a bunch of custom emojis and stuff like that. I'm just not really sure if it's worth the fact that YouTube takes 30% of that money. But I might eventually do it. I'll do grab here. Get a explosion everywhere. Grab our splody. Get herself the double kill there. And one more follow-up. So I'll probably end the stream after one more chest, so if any of you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably start wrapping up soon after we get this chest right here. You should change the aspect ratio of the game to 4:3 to give you more room. The sides of the game are just worthless background. Not always. On the main screen, that is true. However, when we're on other screens, there's actually stuff there. So I wouldn't want to completely have that off screen. You are true for the duration of a battle. There's nothing there. But for example, if we click on chat, boom, there's stuff over there now. And there's stuff over there. And there's stuff on other screens too. Like, for example, the side tabs and stuff like that. So we can't just completely get rid of it, because there's info that appears over in that dead area. While there's not always info that appears there, there is stuff that we occasionally have to reference that would be cut off if we were to cut off this entire side area on both sides. Like, we couldn't read any of this, we couldn't read any of that if it was cut off, as well as a few other things throughout the game. So we do need to actually have that showing. It seems kind of pointless when we're playing an actual game, but whenever we're in any screen that isn't the actual game, there is stuff there. Like even right here, there's all that right over there on that side, and there's all these tabs and our resources over the side. Oops, did I not even take the chest? Well, here's the redeem code. Same thing as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Believe it still works. Go make sure to go use it if you haven't already. PC mobile version only. And let me go grab the loot. Did we not even grab it? I didn't even grab the loot. Let me go get it. Anything good? Nisha, go. Nope, that is the exact opposite of Nisha. 2 Guardian and a Yasmin. And we didn't even get any upgrades from it either. How awful. But anyways, guys, do you guys have any other questions? It scales? How so? I'll need to check it later. I've never actually used any aspect ratios other than 16:9 for this game. We might need to look at it later. I don't think I'm going to change it for next stream, though. But anything else you guys wanted to mention? Otherwise, I'll catch you guys soon. We'll be back here same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we'll be able to get Mixer working again, and hopefully we'll be able to get the stream working a bit smoother again. So, yeah, we'll keep making changes to that, slight tweaks. Tomorrow we'll try a new encoder, and tomorrow we'll also try a dual split chat system so we can see Mixer chats and YouTube chat separately. Though if Mixer is not going to be working, then, I don't know, maybe we won't be even needing to put that chat in yet. But we'll still put both of them in just so I already have both of them ready to go for when I do need them. But anyways, guys, I'll catch all of you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone.